Hi there, and welcome to the selfhealingspine.com. You're about to learn the breakthrough discovery that shows there is hope for chronic back pain sufferers. Now, who am I? My name's Tom Turner. I'm a qualified physiotherapist, a trained hypnotherapist, a health and healing enthusiast fascinated with how the body works, and a back pain sufferer myself. The reason why I'm here today is that not only do I face issues with back pain every day personally, but also with my clients and also with a good friend of mine. My good friend really struggled with back pain, and I decided one day that I needed to change his life, get it back to how he was before he'd hurt his back. And so for the past couple of years I've dedicated my professional life to finding the answers for back pain so I could help care for my friend and get his life back to normal. And the good news is his life is back to normal. He's walking and running again like he used to. He's not crippled by this injury. He's back at work. And this is what I want to share with you today, the system that I've created that you can use too. So you can just think of me as your back pain coach and watch the rest of this video to learn about how I can help you. As I said, I think I've discovered the secret to reducing back pain. And you can discover it too, just by watching this video and following my instructions carefully. I want to let you know that the secret doesn't contain things you think you've heard before. There's no more drugs, no more doctor's visits, painkillers, massages, braces, heat bags, exercises, painful rehabilitation. No more of that. Physios, chiros, psychologists, osteos, acupuncture. This doesn't incorporate any of that sort of thinking and that sort of approach because, quite frankly, it doesn't work. You probably experienced that yourself, and that's why you're here, because you know that these traditional mainstream methods are not effective. And my system doesn't include any of these things up here, but I think is the most effective way. So today you will learn what has taken me years to work out, and like I mentioned, will take modern medicine even longer, if not ever, to figure out for themselves. But first, before I teach you that, I need to teach you the 9 common mistakes that back pain sufferers make that basically destroy any chance of their recovery. Now, I've seen a lot of people with back pain over the years, and there's these 9 common mistakes that nearly everyone makes that they don't even realise affects their back so greatly. But I think once you learn them, you can stop doing them as well and really give your back a chance of recovery. So here we go. Mistake number 1. Thinking that the docs know best. One of the most common mistakes that we make is giving up before we've even gotten started. And we do this because we think that the doctors we see who are trained to help us know absolutely everything about every individual body, and it's simply not true. Sure, these professionals know more about the body than any other profession. That's why they are the go-to guys at first. But safe to say, really, that the pace the human race is learning about how our bodies work, it is impossible for any person to keep up with the best advice for a single medical condition. Besides, some doctors and specialists are far more interested in what's inside your wallet than what's inside your back. You don't have to settle for a level of pain, and you especially don't have to learn to live with it just because the experts said so. But let me say this. If you know how to use your own inbuilt body mechanisms correctly, you can make yourself feel the same kind of freedom and energy that you felt before you hurt your back. This is the secret of the self-healing spine and what you will learn today. Mistake number 2, accepting that back pain is just part of getting older. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever noticed that hardly any of the elderly citizens seem to suffer from crippling back pain, like crippling back pain? Think about it. They always seem to be strolling down the street, doing their grocery shopping and whatnot. Have you ever wondered why seemingly young and healthy people can all of a sudden be struck with back pain and spine disease? Of course you have, just like me. I'm sure you've wondered how such serious damage can happen in the back so rapidly and from such small movements. People getting crippling and disabling back pain just from picking up a pen off the floor, or even just sneezing. What's going on here? It's actually very simple. Back pain does not get worse the older you get. In fact, it's been scientifically proven that people under the age of 60 have more pain than those who are older. And this makes sense, otherwise by the time we were 80, none of us would be able to move at all. Most of those oldies out there that we see pottering around don't have back pain because they are utilising an inbuilt system that we all have. The ability to use a powerful autopilot compensation mechanism that stops them from experiencing pain. And guess what? Blaming your back pain on your age or the fact that you have worked hard over the years doesn't make sense. And thinking this way and accepting that it's all part of getting old is a sure way to make sure your pain never improves. And this mechanism that I'm talking about will always stay turned off. I realise that this doesn't make a lot of logical sense at first, and it's kind of hard to accept, but you need to get over it if you really want to change how your back feels. Mistake number 3, misunderstanding how the back works. The spine is a very complex part of the body. It reacts in ways that don't make sense at first. You need to accept this fact and deal with it. For example, if a mechanic had no idea how a car worked, could he fix a broken down car? No, of course not. And even simpler, if a person had no idea how a car went forward, how it stopped and how it turned, do you think that person could drive a car? No. When you learn to truly understand how your body works, then you can begin to control it. Do people really not understand how the back functions? Well, after studying this topic for over 7 years now, I can tell you that the key difference between those that make a full recovery from their back pain and those that have to live with it for the rest of their lives is their detailed knowledge of how the back works. This is not an accident. You have to learn this. And let me repeat that. You have to learn this. But the great news is anyone can learn. And the best way to learn is from me, someone who actually cares about whether you're getting better or not. Now we still have 6 very dangerous mistakes to cover that nearly everyone I meet with back pain is making. So the next step is quite simple. If you'd like to learn more, then all you have to do is fill in your name and email in the box below this video, and I'll send you the second part of this video straight away. The next part is where it gets truly shocking. As the mistakes people make seem so second nature to us, we rarely think that we are doing anything wrong. And P.S. look out for mistake number 6, as it's something that you could be doing wrong in the bedroom that is actually stopping your back from getting better. Oh, and also make sure you watch to the end of the next video, as at the end I'm going to give you a special gift just for watching these videos that's worth over $100, and you're going to get it for free. All you have to do is watch the end of the video. So, fill in your name and email below, click the button that says I am sick of this back pain, and give me free advice now, and I'll see you on the other side.